This is a new, darker Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo Guerrero, voy a terminar con la dinastía Guerrero.
Sexy has the beef with Chavo after Chavo hits Sexy with a chair. What does it say about a woman willing to do that? Phoenix per try! Oh my God, 1, 2, 3! Sexy and Phoenix get the W, but Sexy Star still seeks revenge on Chavo Guerrero.
Things haven't been right since you gave away my 100 grand.
I can get you 100K, I promise, in cash. But hurt me, you get nothing.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm getting some insurance.
Congratulations, Big Rick. You have officially signed a big money contract.
I want that bonus in cash.
Things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining.
This is all about the $100,000 that Guido promised. And there's Prince Puma. Last week, Johnny cost him the match. It was an accident. I'm not sure what he's feeling. Puma fires first.
I got your $100,000, Johnny! Rick didn't read the fine print. He has to earn this bonus. I'm gonna hang up this money from the rafters of my roof because we're having ladder match!
Whoa! Gentlemen, you're in the right place. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. We thank you for riding with the El Rey Network. Everyone's here, even Machete.
Danny Trejo in the house.
Social media has been abuzz. Everyone is clamoring, and tonight we get the match.
My Twitter, the Twitter world is blowing up. $100,000 hanging from the roof in a briefcase here in Boyle Heights, brother.
That's right, a ladder match featuring Big Rick, Prince Puma, and Johnny Mundo. It comes your way tonight. Let's go to the ring and kick off the action.
The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the highlands of Guerrero, Mexico, he is King Cuerno.
The hunter on the open plains here at Lucha Underground, King Cuerno, makes all of his moves off of instinct and sense. It's eat, sleep, hunt, and self-defense for this luchador.
He pulled me aside and he said, listen to me. Mi tope suicido is like an arrow shot from the depths of hell. He told me the only reason he does that is specifically to hurt other people who are in his path, man.
All right, Cuerno's sights have been set on Drago, but tonight, Cuerno has an entirely different opponent to worry about.
And his opponent, making his way from Puebla, Mexico, Superfly!
Vamp, please educate the world to Superfly.
Definitely this young man has made his mark in Mexico over the last 4, 5, 6 years. One of the premier high-flying luchadores in el mundo. And the world, people are copying him left, right, and center. This is definitely somebody who's going to deliver, man.
That's right. I'm sure Superfly's heart must be racing as he descends the steps of the temple for the very first time. Welcome to Lucha Underground, Superfly. Now deal with King Cuerno. Of course, Superfly, known in Mexico as part of a very, very illustrious high-flying team. 4 members of this team, Superfly has been chosen to represent the team here in the United States.
Brother, I almost think that since you threw it out since day one, Matt, everybody's answering the call. Everybody wants to make a name for themselves in the hottest promotion in the world here in the Lucha Underground. And Superfly has definitely answered that call, but Cuerno's got his number.
Ooh, and there you see, perched almost like a gargoyle, Drago watching Cuerno as Cuerno did to Drago several weeks ago.
Hey man, Matt, I swear to God, I just became your fan. I can't believe you said the word gargoyle. You got it, you hit a home run, brother.
Has the hunter become the hunted?
Huge
Cover
flying
here.
elbow by Cuerno.
Nice head scissor takedown by Superfly. Now, how is Fly's lucha style different than the rest of the luchadors here at Lucha Underground?
Well, I would have to say that Superfly, he's been to Japan a lot more, and he's definitely the more experienced of the newer luchadors here, and he's definitely a little bit more rougher, you know what I mean? He also does a high flying, but he doesn't mind mixing it up, punch for punch, kick for kick.
There, the tongue of Drago slithering, sensing. Cuerno completely unaware of Drago's presence. A little more narcissistic there. Well, here's a little history for you, Vamp. I'm going to try to get on your good side. Do you know that Superfly defeated the legendary Super Calo in a mass versus mass match in Mexico?
Wow.
See that? Anyone can learn. Do your research. Superfly now using the ropes to his advantage. You'll see many of the luchadors. That bump right there is designed to create space in and out. Wow, look at that.
That is a very traditional move in Lucha Libre that was first originated by the great Super Astro. Here we go.
Cartwheel. Wow!
Unbelievable.
Lucha Underground meet Superfly.
Welcome to the jungle, baby. Come on, Superfly. That's it, brother. Yes. Almost like the great Michinoku from Michinoku Pro Wrestling, who originated that move. Almost kind of like an acai moonsault cartwheel over the top rope. Matt, suicidal as it is.
And I love the fact that brand new competitors can earn their chops here and gain the respect of the believers in less than one match. Already Superfly.
Wow, good thing he smartened up to that. He's going to get suplexed on his melon.
Little standing switch, flying knee, now Cuerno perched.
Speaking about perched and stalking, Drago, who's been there for the better part of this match, he hasn't flinched.
Cuerno with a big kick to the back of Superfly's head. Cuerno, now we've seen this maneuver
And
before.
look at him staring at him. He's calling him out, brother. He says, I know you're there. Oh! Tradition.
The big game cover here. Cuerno is victorious.
And the winner, King Cuerno!
He knew he was watching. He did this for him. He said, yeah, I know you're there, brother. Without even a sweat on his brow, gave him the finish, turned around, and he pointed and said, brother, anytime, bring it down.
Fun to drive wherever you go. The first ever CR-V hybrid with all-wheel drive standard. The best-selling CUV over the last decade now comes as a hybrid from Honda.
Lucha Libre encompasses all fighting styles from all over the world. Born in Mexico, he thought he had it made. He was in the mecca of the sport. But he learned quickly that in order to learn not just how to fight, but how to win, he had to go east, far east. For generations in Japan, the poor were not allowed to own or carry weapons. Thus, the great warriors were bred to fight with just their hands. But even the great samurai were on the verge of extinction because they didn't have what it takes to survive. The survivors embraced the dark arts. They were unafraid to go deeper and more violent than fighters that came before them. And now, generations later, he carries their torch, but he does it in his own way. He is at the apex of thousands of years of the best training in the world. And he is better than they ever were. He is Pentagon Jr. And he has zero fear.
Lucha is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Pentagon Jr. from El Paso, Texas, Chavo Guerrero.
Well, Chavo Guerrero stuck his tail between his legs and ran for the hills last week. Tonight, there is nowhere to hide. Chavo Guerrero versus the phenomenal bird of war, Phoenix.
I feel that Chavo's got all of Mexico gunning for him, and as you know very well, Pentagon Jr. has stated more than once here in the Lucha Underground that he is out to make a name for himself. He is unaffiliated with anybody. Chavo reached out, Pentagon said, I need this rub, and here they are, brother, as a team.
And his opponent, accompanied by Sexy Star from Mexico City, Mexico, Phoenix.
Chavo's big sin against the Lucha Underground locker room and to the entire great nation of Mexico was Chavo's heinous acts to Blue Demon Jr., a legend in Mexican Lucha Libre. It was Sexy Star that took up the fight. What kind of valiant, brave, strong woman must Sexy Star be to stand face to face with Chavo Guerrero? Chavo backed down from Sexy Star. Phoenix, on the other hand, stepped in and is ready to fight. Phoenix versus Chavo Guerrero. It comes your way when we come back to Lucha Underground.
Matt, and here we go. Back in Lucha Underground here in Boyle Heights. Chavo Guerrero against the former Rookie of the Year, Phoenix. Facing off for the first time. Bound to be violent, bound to be aggressive. Well, Matt, the fans are feeling Chavo Guerrero.
So much pride and honor on the line here. All the eyes of Mexico on this match. Heck, the eyes of the world are on Lucha Underground.
Brother, we got a tennis match going on here between the fans. Half and half, I would almost say, Matt. Every half going for Phoenix, the other half going for Chavo. Pay attention, brother. Don't ask the fans for help. Chavo's too experienced. Kick him in the face again, Chavo, just being a goof.
It's what I like here at Lucha Underground. Hang on, cover here. Phoenix for some redemption. No. Referee Rick Knox, quick to get in there.
Wow, that's a hell of a submission hold right there. I'm feeling that. But Chavo has to feel that drop kick to the face, brother.
Modified Fujiwara armbar, and that looks very similar to the submission that Chavo Guerrero.
Why is that working, Matt?
Well, it's the pressure on the shoulder.
It's because of the hips.
Chavo Guerrero needs to get back to a vertical base. And I like that the crowd here seems to be split. Short whip now. Phoenix again with the Rana, the head scissor. Places Chavo in the corner. Chavo looks to be up before Phoenix, though. Keep your eye on the savvy Chavo Guerrero as we get a good look at Sexy Star.
Phoenix is definitely showing his rookie stripes. Too much time playing with the fans. I hope Chavo teaches him a lesson. I really do.
Forearm creates space. What does Phoenix have in mind? Springboard. Wow, beautifully done. Good. Chavo with a great roll through. Wow.
Awesome.
Single leg
Chavo.
Boston Crab, the whiteout. Chavo Guerrero using all his momentum.
Hook it in, Chavo. No, no, no. Phoenix is not tapping out.
Wow, Vamp, what kind of pressure on Phoenix's knee and back?
Oh, I think it's more on his pride and his ego, brother, but I hope that Chavo just sit down a little bit, Chavo, and stretch him out. Step on his ankle and sit back.
Oh, look at Pentagon pulling away.
Hey, hey.
The ropes force the break.
Wow.
Match continues, but at what cost?
That's right, Chavo. Kick him again. Kick him when he's down.
Chavo's offense is not pretty. It's as gruesome and dirty as the man himself.
I'm so feeling this tennis match going on between the fans.
Seemed that the focus of Chavo's offense is going to be on the left leg of Phoenix. Smart?
I would say so, Matt. Definitely smart.
Cover here. 2-0. A lot of people say Pentagon wants respect. If you want that, why team up with someone like Chavo Guerrero, who probably has the least amount of respect in the Lucha Underground locker room?
Kid looks amazing, and I'm certainly feeling the dark vibe that he's got, but he's making poor career choices in confiding in Chavo Guerrero. Wow. Chavo Guerrero just knocked him out. Chavo, cover him though, man. That's something I'm not feeling, man.
Well, a little bit of irony here. Chavo seems to be working on Phoenix's leg, and now Chavo seems to be favoring his own leg. Of course, the strategy here, keep Phoenix from flying. Phoenix now using whatever's left in the tank to mount some offense. Chavo in, Phoenix out. Chavo tried to copy and could not.
Pentagon in
referee Rick Knox allowing all kinds of chaos to ensue here, but it's ladder match night, so why not?
Brother, Phoenix going to the top, putting his health at risk once again.
Nice!
Jesus. Matt, that is what Lucha Underground is all about, but Phoenix looks like he blew his knee out, man. He took a bad bump, brother. He looks hurt.
Look at the pride and the temerity in the heart of Phoenix, limping on one leg, a clipped wing, if you will, and yet Phoenix still will.
Unbelievable
Chavo
reaction.
in, referee down, not enough. Match continues. Notice there on the kick out, Chavo held on to the left leg. That shows you how Chavo Guerrero is so advanced in his ring years.
Man, I don't know if it's being called advanced, Matt, but like you said briefly, anything goes here in the Lucha Underground, brother. No rules.
Chavo, of course, focusing the attack on the knee. All the ligaments and tendons in the knee. A myriad of injuries.
Chavo's limping himself, brother.
Chavo went for the monkey flip. Phoenix blocks.
Wow.
Palm strike. Phoenix springboard up. Wow, that's unique.
Man, this kid is just hell-bent on making an impression worldwide. He's certainly doing well, and it cost him.
Pentagon Jr. trips up Phoenix.
And there goes Chavo, setting up, taking advantage.
Bam!
Cover him! Yes! Chavo!
And your winner, Chavo Guerrero!
Vamp, how can you sit here and pound the table?
Good for Chavo. Good for Chavo.
Why? Come on.
Good for Chavo. Why? Phoenix is arrogant. He didn't pay attention. He didn't go for the win, and he wanted to showboat. He deserves it.
Hey, Chavo, I am not done with you. Ni tampoco Blue Demon. He's coming back. And he's coming back for you, pendejo.
Well, the he that Sexy Star refers to can only mean one man. Azul, Blue Demon Jr. is coming back to Lucha Underground with vengeance on his mind. Our main event is coming up. $100,000 hanging from the rafters of the temple. One of these three men will get rich or die trying.
$100,000 ladder match coming up next.
Lucha Underground. We thank you for riding with the El Rey Network.
Tonight, a ladder match with $100,000 to spend it over the ring here in the Lucha Underground. Matt?
Yeah?
Are you feeling it?
Oh, absolutely, especially when you present it like that. Listen, each and every week we meet new luchadors. We just saw Superfly. Now, let's hear the rattle of the man called Cage.
I'm not a superhero. You won't find special powers running through my blood. Because this isn't make-believe, this is real. I don't come from a family of warriors and luchadors. All I have is what you see right here. Losing is not getting pinned. Losing is giving up. I'm not strong because I work out. I'm not quick because I run fast. I win because I simply want it more. I'm not a man. I'm a machine. They call me Cage.
The following lucha is a three-way ladder match for $100,000. The only way to win the match and the money is to be the first luchador to reach the top of the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Introducing first, from the City of Angels, Big Red!
Matt, that is Big Rick. I'm scared to death because look at the size of him. He could double that ladder. That can't hold his weight.
Well, the weight of being $100,000 richer may be enough to will this behemoth up that reinforced ladder. All of Big Rick's movements are hard, and that'll be something to pay attention to as Big Rick tries to finesse a ladder after beating his opponents down.
Look at the size of him. The ring almost doubles when he steps in there.
And from Los Angeles, Johnny Mundo!
And there you see the key that Johnny took. It belongs to Dario Cueto, but Johnny said it's an insurance policy.
But I'm completely insane. I really want to know what that key is all about.
Vamp, Johnny Mundo's athletic ability is known throughout the world. What can we expect in a match featuring 20-foot-high ladders and a $100,000 prize?
Extreme violence, extreme caution, and at the same time, extreme risks.
And accompanied by his mentor, Conan. From Boyle Heights, Prince Puma!
Man, this is a test of all tests, brother. You know what that man, Mountain Rick, he got the experience of Johnny Mundo, but I'm telling you right now, just like the cancer, Conan has certainly polluted this young man's mind, who could have been, who could still be the future of Lucha Libre. But Matt, Conan is just not the right person to take control of that man's career. I'm sorry.
The owner of Lucha Underground, Dario Cueto, has stated time and time again that here in Lucha Underground, you can get rich or die trying. Tonight is the perfect example of that. $100,000 hangs in the balance. You waited all night. Your wait is over. Prince Puma, Johnny Mundo, Big Rick, the vicious and violent ladder match is next.
Fun to drive wherever you go. The first ever CRV hybrid with all-wheel drive standard. The best-selling CUV over the last decade now comes as a hybrid. From Honda.
This is insane. It's crazy. You can cut the tension with a knife, Matt.
Inside that briefcase, $100,000, and in the hearts and minds of these three luchadors, perhaps their legacy. Here we go, and of course, if you know your history, then you know the first ladder match took place in the early 1970s in the Calgary Stampede with Dan Crawford and Tor Kamada. Of course, guys like HBK, Razor Ramon, Bret Hart brought the ladder match to prominence here in the United States. This one gonna be a little different.
Matt, you are a historian with a master's degree, and that's why you impress me on a weekly basis. You leave me speechless.
Mundo and Puma now.
Matt, I've had a 33-year career, and I've done just about everything and been just about everywhere. And one of the things I hated in my career was going in a ladder match. I'm telling you, man, it hurts, and there's no way that you're going to come out of it in one piece. It doesn't matter who you are.
Broken bones, ruptured spleens, bankruptcy, tetanus. Think of the possibilities. Shining Wizard running knee, and now the bicuspids of Puma compromised. Johnny now attempting to get the ladder. And Vamp, you've had huge ladder matches with guys like X-Pac and stuff like that. How heavy are those ladders as Machete looks on? Do you like what Big Rick's doing here?
I like what Big Rick is doing. I also like the look on Machete's face, you know? That's a prison San Quentin stomp right to the sternum. But man, those ladders, as time goes on, Matt, they get heavy because things hurt. When I was with X-Pac, let me tell you something, man. For a littler guy, boom, just like that, he hurt you.
Of course, the $100,000 has been a point of contention. Johnny Mundo, many feel, earned that money in a great match with Prince Puma. Many people feel that that is the match of the year. Here goes Puma up the ladder.
Look at Johnny Mundo, just pulls him right down.
That pulls Puma down by the ankle as well. That's important, trying to break your opponent down in these type of matches.
Yep, from Wigan, England, grabbing the ankles was a major part of pro wrestling back in the day. Ooh, very close. Oh, man! Mike Tyson ain't got nothing on Puma.
Puma's got a little bit of stank here now. You see a little bit more of a vicious side from Puma?
I certainly do, and I know for two reasons why that is happening, Matt. Three reasons. One is for the $100,000, obviously. Two is for the influence of the Poison Conan, and obviously three is because he's got a beef, whether you like it or not, with Johnny Mundo.
Prince Puma is within arm's reach of the briefcase.
Mundo cuts him off.
$100,000 in a briefcase that doesn't need to be airbrushed for people to understand its significance. Big Rick understands its significance. Just dumps Puma and Johnny off the ladder. Rick's strength certainly playing a factor.
What's he doing? Why wouldn't he climb?
And Rick just levels both Prince Puma and Johnny Mundo with a ladder. You see, Big Rick had a plan.
I don't know if that's going to hold him, brother.
Big Rick probably not used to heights here.
What's he doing?
He's calling in the help, Vamp. Remember, there are no rules here, no disqualifications. Big Rick is a boss. He's going to make Cisco and Cortez do the heavy climbing in this instance. Ooh. Well, speaking of money, it looks like Cisco very, very close to $100,000. Puma's got to hurry here.
Matt, look at that. He can't even reach, brother. Mr. Cisco, that's one little cholo.
Well, whatever he is, he's now all by himself. And you want to take this one from me, please?
Yeah, look, man, he just bit a lemon. Look at his face, puckered right up.
Oh, that's not what's puckering up right now, buddy. What goes up must come down.
Oh, man. Brother, he got dropped on his ass.
And the match continues in the ring.
And Johnny Mundo is not showing any love.
Puma reverses an Irish whip, blocked by Johnny. And Mundo sends Puma into the ladder. And it shows how much you have to beat your opponent down before even thinking of climbing the ladder. Vamp, what do those ladders feel like when you get hit by them?
That cold steel on your back just burns like a hot knife. But look at this. Here we go, Johnny Mundo. Oh! Totally insane.
Hello, ladies.
Johnny Mundo has every opportunity in the world to set that ladder up and get up there and take that money, but he wants to showboat. He's an addict. He's an addict for the applause, and I'm telling you, just because of his hometown, brother, he does not deserve to win that money.
From the days of the Eastern Championship Wrestling in the back streets of Philadelphia to here today at the Temple, tables have come to mean violence, even for that guy that's sitting right in front of it.
And look at Danny Trejo. He's got the eyes of a man who's been in the back streets of Boyle Heights, brother, and tables mean one thing and one thing only, Matt. You said it, we all know it. It means pain.
As if two tables weren't enough, now another ladder. gotta wonder why Johnny's wasting his time with Mr. Cisco and Cortez. They're not even in the match.
In a match with no rules, brother, you gotta waste everybody in your path because he knows that they're there to stop him from getting that money.
This is what Johnny Mundo lives for. This is what you tune in and week out, is to see things that other human beings just can't do. Nope, that's not high enough. And now for something spectacular from Johnny Mundo. No, Puma now essentially saving Cisco. You know someone's going through the table, Vamp. It's just a question of how, and how cool and brutal is it going to be.
Well, who knows, man? It could be anybody at this point in the game, but good Lord, look what's going on here. The balance and the agility and the intensity of the... Whoa!
Nice little rope-assisted kick by Puma. Puma with a full head of steam, and he dives through the ladder onto Rick and the crew.
And Johnny, he got out of the way, but that's spelled trouble for the guys below. Hey, man, I have never seen that before. Puma is something else, brother. Puma is a rock star.
Johnny pushes the ladder onto Puma. Somehow Puma was unscathed. Johnny now, Puma underneath, back in the ring. Puma with a ladder of his own and nobody to stop him. And just as I say that, here comes Mundo. $100,000 on the line as these two tug of war between a steel ladder. Johnny Mundo ends up on the wrong end. And Puma walks up the ladder to take Johnny's head off.
And there he goes. He's quick. He knows it's time to get paid. But Puma looks like he's ready to take home that $100,000, Matt.
Perfectly positioned the ladder directly under the $100,000. And now Mundo realizes as well, Johnny's been in a lot of these matches. Experience coming into play here.
What are these guys going to come up with next? And we are seeing innovation, like you said. This is unbelievable. Puma is the future of the Lucha Underground, in my opinion, Matt.
Well, Johnny Mundo has something to say about it.
Grab the money!
Great shot there, $100,000 perhaps in Johnny's hands.
Puma, come on, brother, fire up, dog.
Hang on.
Wow.
Puma.
He could break his neck.
Only let your imagination fill in the blanks. Huge ace crusher off a ladder.
That is totally insane, Matt. And look who's coming and taking advantage.
Of course.
Exactly.
Big Rick emerges
from the depths
at the opportune time.
Rick just punishing Puma as his boys set up the ladder. They're working as a team and it's legal.
But you have to realize that Big Rick only has to worry about Puma and Mundo, whereas Puma and Mundo need to worry about everyone in the ring. Unfair advantage, in my opinion, as it's clobbering time now for the Urban Thing.
It's almost like it's a whole different deal now with 4 against 1. Not fair, but hey, this is Lucha Underground.
And the point again is incapacitate your opponent to the point that you can climb the ladder unfettered, unmolested. Because think of all the things that can go wrong if a guy like Big Rick is high above that ladder. Notice here, trying to get rid of Puma, trying to get rid of Mundo.
Oh man, dental work. No, watch out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Johnny Mundo, a guy who prides himself on his good looks. This is awesome. This is Lucha.
Man, valiant.
Nothing but
fun to drive wherever you go. The first ever CRV hybrid with all-wheel drive standard. The best-selling CUV over the last decade now comes as a hybrid from Honda.
Steel and sweat in the ring right now. Plus $100,000 hanging above it. Big Rick's power with the reversal.
Oh my God,
big
brother.
Clothesline.
I'm watching the fans and they're just going, how much more did these guys... It's almost like the $100,000 out the window now, Matt. This is almost like a question of my heart and pride is bigger than yours. Matt, where's the referee?
There is none. The referee's only job is to ring the bell once the $100,000 is firmly in the hands of one of these men.
And call for the medics and carry the bodies out.
Vamp, you've talked about the fighting strategy, you've talked about Art of War by Sun Tzu. It looks like now the crew is dividing and conquering Puma and Mundo.
Most definitely, causing confusion amongst the ranks, brother, and there is order in chaos, no doubt about it.
So I guess it's safe to say that underneath all that, Big Rick is a very calculating and wise man to divide and conquer Puma and Mundo, dissect them, break them down, and then retrieve the pot of gold, in this case, $100,000.
Yeah, man, there's definitely a method to the madness of setting things up beforehand. Matt, somebody's gonna get hurt, as you said, but Johnny Mundo is coming alive. He's fighting back.
Still very dangerous up high above the ring.
Ric Flair. Signs of Ric Flair. Watch out, brother.
You want violence, you want competition, you want lucha, you found it. Lucha Underground.
Brother, you can look at the front row, and they're going, what the hell has just happened?
Now look at this, a little standoff.
What, did you almost say like a Mexican standoff?
I didn't say it, you did.
Yeah, well, Lucha Underground, brother. What is it?
You're right.
Now big rights and lefts, uppercuts and hooks to the body, elbows to the head, trying to double over Big Rick. Why strategy?
I don't know, man. You're gonna need a lot more than that, because look at the muscle mass on Big Rick, brother. He can take a lot of punishment, as he has all throughout his life, but wow.
Puma springboards and comes down on Mundo with both knees.
Man, Puma is, man, I've never seen anything like it, and I've been with the best of it. Puma is just, where did this kid come from? Conan is no dummy.
Big Rick looks absolutely gassed.
As Cortez just knocks Puma's block off.
Oh yeah, stomp him. Fans reacting. Oh yeah, that's right, I like that.
Well, you don't need me to tell you what is on Cortez's mind here.
Wow, Puma.
Nice.
Awesome, good stuff, brother. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we
Perhaps
go.
the fall out of the ring may be a little more dangerous than the fall into the ring. I'm not so sure in this case.
We've just broken all rules, all boundaries. There's almost not even words. There's just too much emotion in a match like this. I know that you're feeling it. The level of violence and aggression and tenacity of these wrestlers is something else.
Oh, nice. Wow!
Oh my God, brother.
Hey, if you're out there and you're a wrestler or you're a fighter, and if you think you got what it takes, come on down and get into one of these.
Turn around, Puma. I think it's safe to say that Johnny Mundo has no love for Puma.
It doesn't matter how many Twitter followers you have. It doesn't matter how over your podcast is or how many t-shirts you sell. It's about this.
And to those that are successful via those mediums, it's because of the sacrifices that they made, similar to the sacrifices that Johnny Mundo is going to make right now for perhaps immortality.
Oh, craziness. But this is something not wise on Johnny's part. To test his strengths with the Man Mountain. But here we go. Push, kick, punch, bite, steal. Bam! Gloucester handshake via ladder right to the cranium of Big Rick.
A little ladder-assisted corkscrew dive onto Big Rick. It's just absolutely amazing.
But Johnny Mundo has earned my respect tonight.
Wow. You know what's coming, Vamp?
Yep.
It's time for the end of the world. Oh, nowhere for Big Rick's body to go, and a moment of reprieve is not. As Puma, there's the 630.
Oh my God, brother, this kid is just out of the Mortal Kombat video game.
Notice the center of the ring completely empty. Now Prince Puma's opportunity is here.
Go for the money, brother. Wake up. Conan, as evil as he is sitting in the back watching it. I'm sure he's saying, kid, what the hell are you waiting for? Man, I just don't get it. He's already made a name for himself. He's definitely a legendary performer who's on his way to being the best in the world. What is he waiting for? Conan has got to be out of his mind in the back. Matt, there's no wrestling school that's going to teach you this kind of stuff. Where do you even come up with these ideas? Wow, that's right.
Vamp, I'm going to let the pictures tell the story here. There's nothing that you or I could say that's going to make this any better. And we're not done yet.
God damn, brother, I'm sorry.
Rick ready for that one and just power bombed him through the mat. Could this be the end?
Johnny's body is showing the welts and the beating. Look at that, he's pitch red.
Johnny's gonna be peeing blood for a week.
Wow.
Rick now presses Puma high.
In the Zilla press, oh my God.
Wow, broke the effing ladder.
Puma is broken in half.
Rick now setting up 2 ladders. That's how he'll get that huge frame to the top. Smart. Nothing stands between Big Rick and the briefcase. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great match here on Lucha Underground. We thank you for joining us. Rick needs 2 ladders, but either way, he's about to be $100,000.
Look at this. Look at this. Look, he's coming back from the dead.
Big Rick, who hasn't been steady on those ladders at all tonight, seems a little afraid of Johnny. Johnny seems to be aware of it, Vamp.
Don't count out Johnny and don't say goodbye just yet. Johnny Mundo is coming back, Rick. It's swinging like a major league boxer.
If Johnny splits those ladders, well, that's one way.
Look at this.
Oh man, what is this? Why would you jump the rails here? You're the fan in the ring.
What is going?
The guy just came from out of the crowd. What? Are we even shooting this?
Oh man, he took the mask off. Well, who is that?
I've seen that guy around. Can we get a shot back in the ring? There seems to be communication between this guy and Big Rick.
Matt, what the hell is going on?
All right, let's compose ourselves here.
Matt, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know who's who, what's up.
This match has gone at a fevered, pitched pace. Someone has to win.
Man, it was Big Rick was going up. It looked like Johnny Mundo came back from the dead. He got sucker punched once again. Puma is nowhere to be seen. I'm lost here, Matt.
Rick plays defense as he buys time for Cisco and Cortez to systematically take another stab at climbing the ladders. But now Johnny finds himself an opening. Nice.
Yes!
Only one thing left to do, Mr. Mundo. Johnny Mundo wins the $100,000.
Johnny Mundo!
Johnny Mundo wins the $100,000, and listen to this place. Redemption belongs to Johnny Mundo.
Congratulations, Johnny Mundo. Now that you have been paid, I hope that we can have a lucrative business relationship moving forward. Assuming that you do the right thing and give me back your insurance policy.
After everything Johnny's been through.
Yes.
Is this what you're talking about, Cueto? This key right here, the key to your little diary? Is this what you want?
Listen.
Well, Dario knows that Johnny can't put a hand on him in the ring.
You got paid. Now I want my key. I held up my end on the deal. You must hold up yours now. So, give it to me, Johnny. Give it to me. Put that key around the neck where it belongs. Put it now. Do it, Johnny. Be a gentleman. Do it, Johnny.
Okay, Cueto. You got it.
Johnny will be a caballero. Did I use that correctly?
Put it right now. Put it around my neck. Johnny, be a gentleman.
Well, that $100,000 may be the last payday that Johnny Mundo gets here in Lucha Underground. Well, next week, Johnny Mundo's going to find himself on the Indies, but I'm not so sure what next week holds with Dario Cueto.
I do, brother. He's going to wake up with a black eye.
Good night, everybody.